Hi guys, and welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. This time it's a collaboration with the amazing Eunagina, and this has been in the making for such a long time. It's a family ranch for your Sims, and we decided to build this because, yeah, the cats and dogs expansion, no, it's in the expansion pack? Yeah, it's in the expansion pack. Came out last year, and we thought lots of you guys basically maybe have this now for Christmas if you are a simmer, because it's one of the most anticipated packs and we finally have some animals in The Sims 4. And Eunagina and we thought it would be a nice addition to have a little ranch. Well, it's not little, it's basically the biggest lot that you have with Brindleton Bay, the world that you get if you have the expansion pack. And we thought it would be so cool if we actually would have got some horses, because we got horses with the animal, well, pet pack in The Sims 3, and sadly they are lacking in this expansion pack, so we only have dogs and cats, which is amazing and awesome. You should definitely get the pack, it's amazing. But we thought maybe if you want to feel like in The Sims 3 again, then you need a ranch with some horses and all that stuff. So basically this is without any custom content. You don't have to download something. This is with all the packs that we have, but basically we wanted to show off, of course, lots and lots of stuff from the new expansion pack. And also, if you are interested why there is this huge wall in the middle, this is also the 50-50 challenge, which means Eunagina is going to build the other half of it. I started, so I made this little border wall just so I know where the half of the lot is, so I don't build it to her side and take away her, her space. And it's basically a really cool challenge since the second person has to adapt to what the other person has already built, but we already we settled on the farm ranch thing. I definitely wanted to go with more of a lodge log cabin style, because I usually think that these kinds of, maybe it's like more of a hotel thing that I thought for Sims that maybe rent their rooms or some of the rooms for the tourists that want to, ride their horses. So I decided to go with this log cabin style. Also, I have to say that I've already built a farmhouse, and the farmhouse looks very American, and here I wanted to do something that maybe in the Alps, so somewhere in Europe maybe, which is where I'm from, so I decided to go maybe with this style. I also think if you just change the whole trees and everything, it could also go for maybe a alpine thing. Yeah, like I said, something in the mountains or the Granite Falls maybe. But yeah, anyways, it was pretty interesting to build this. I decided to experiment a lot with the new doors and the new windows that we got with the new expansion pack, because I think you can also build something that is not that coastal, which they are actually, I think, supposed to be. The whole expansion pack is super coastal. It has this bay area called Brindleton Bay, and yeah, I think you can also use lots of the objects to build something else, which is this more of the alpine log cabin style. And I wanted to experiment a little bit with that, and yeah, so I decided to go with this crazy looking, but I think it's really detailed and cute looking ranch. So first of all, of course, I started with the main house. And by the way, of course, if you want to see the whole house, like the whole ranch experience, then of course you have to move over to Eunagina's channel and look at the second part, or watch the second part how she did it. And basically she's like one of the most amazing builders that we have on YouTube right now, and you definitely have to check out her build, because she, I think I did already pretty good but then she did the other half and it went from good to super amazing. So basically you really have to watch her video. I will link, of course, everything in the video description down below, and also put it in the info box so you can find it better. But yeah, it's such a cute build, and I really think that for gameplay it can also be really cute, even though we don't have horses. Maybe there's some mods or CC that adds horses to the game, I'm not sure. But it's probably one of the best builds that I've done for the Brindleton Bay area, even though it's just a half of it. So after I've done the main house, like the family where the family lives, I decided to go with some stables because the horses have to sleep somewhere, right? So I decided to put it in one corner of the lot, so you have still lots of space to walk around, because I wanted to have like lots and lots of greenery and meadows and I don't know, like stuff to explore. So I decided to put the stables more on the side, and I have to admit that I was never like the horse riding girl that was into horses. I'm much more of the city girl because I've been living like nature a lot. So I never had the experience to ride a horse. I mean, I did ride a horse, but like, you know, these circus things, so that's just awful. But yeah, anyways, I really didn't know how stables really look like, to be honest, so I had to look them up. But basically they have these little stalls inside where you can, well, not lock away, but like put your horse in with some food, and basically they're pretty small in my opinion for a horse. I mean, that's such a large animal and they live in these little small stalls, but then usually, I hope I don't say anything wrong, you put them outside like during the day to grass on the meadow or something. But yeah, anyways, if you want to put your horses to sleep, you have to put them in these stables that I built here, and I really hope that you like it. It's looking quite, you know, it suits the whole style of the other part of the ranch, like from the main house. And I wanted to have a interesting design as well to put in there, so I didn't want it to look just like a huge barn with some fences in there, and there you go. You can put your horses in. So I decided to go really decorated again, lots of friezes and lots of these spandrels, lots of different wallpapers. For me, in my opinion, these kinds of things are really important to tell a story, to make it more, realistic, and I really hope that you like my stables. Then after I've done the whole facade structures of the whole houses, I decided to do the landscaping, and I wanted to have like a little pond in the middle of the slot. So I decided to put like one half of the pond there with some muddy water, lots and lots of plants and trees all around it. I usually try to use these little stones to make a little border for the plants near the ranch, lodge, main house, I think. And then usually if I just do the landscaping like on meadows or just things that aren't really kept clean or tended all the time, I don't use these kinds of borders, because the grass and the flowers and everything and the bushes just, you know, they grow naturally inside one another or on top on one another, whatever. I guess you know what I mean. But anyways, this was basically the main idea. I really wanted to have something with lots of nature. Something, of course, I think like something, it's like a farm, but also, a ranch. And I decided that it would be really cool for a little kitten maybe to explore this lot. And of course, also for a dog to maybe be like a safety dog. Is it called safety? But that he's protecting the whole lot and maybe plays with the cute kittens and the horses and stuff like this. I had like a huge romantic idea about this whole lot, and I think it turned out really, really great, and I really hope that you like it, guys. If you are more into farming and want to do more gardening with your Sims, I already built a farm with lots of crops there. So if you're more into the farming experience, you can go over and check out that video that I already did. And I will also link it in the video description if you are more into that. But if you are into animals and keeping horses, then here you go. This is the perfect lot for you. So after I've done the whole landscaping thing, I started to do the stables first. And I was really lucky that I found a toy horse in the toy section. So I made it bigger. So these are my horses, since we don't have the animals yet in the game. And so they have to pretend being horses right now. So I made them bigger, put them in the little stalls that I've already done, and some even look outside the window, which looks really, really cute. I thought it would be really cute to just have a couple of them. Sadly, they don't have different colors, like the toy doesn't have different colors, but then I couldn't resist, since I'm a huge horror fan, to put the dragon llama thing statue, the horror llama statue, there as well, because it looks like a Pegasus, but in a creepy kind of way, and I just love it. So if I would live on this ranch, this would be my horse, the one with the bat wings. This is mine. So yeah, then I used these balcony things, put them with some water sprinklers, I guess, or like water fountains, bird drinking. No, it's a bird drinking thing for the water, and on the other side I put some grass in there so it looks like food. And then after I've done the whole stables, I went into the interior design of the whole ranch. By the way, of course you can see that I've heavily cut this whole video, since it was like, took me about, I guess, 6 hours to build only my side, since it's like a 64 by 64 lot, the biggest lot that we have in Brindleton Bay. So I've taken like some time off during the whole process of the ranch and everything. And yeah, I really hope that you like it. So the interior design is basically also with the same log cabin wallpaper everywhere. For me personally, it didn't make sense to put some normal wallpaper in there, but upstairs in some of the bedrooms there will be like normal wallpaper. But here, usually in all the community, I guess like, yeah, community rooms that everybody shares, they are there, like the log cabin, I don't know, log cabin wallpaper. Yeah, because it didn't make sense for me if it's outside and then not inside. So there's a huge living room that you could already see. The kitchen is also really big. I also placed a little kitchen aisle in there. There will be also for example, the little sink and some stools, some bar stools, so your Sims can eat there, for example. Also, there will be a little dining room area there on the side. So if you have guests over and you don't want to eat in your kitchen, of course there's a little dining area as well. But I can also promise you that Eunagina did amazing on her side. So basically, if you download only my half, which I wouldn't understand why you should do this, but if you do this, it's fully functional already. So there are bathrooms, there are bedrooms, there is a kitchen and a living room, of course. But Eunagina topped it off, so there will be more bedrooms, more bathrooms, and even like an office. Like, I don't want to spoil so much because I really want you guys to see and watch her video, because she did amazing, and I really hope that you like the whole lot at the end. Of course, there will be a video tour of it, so I will show some things of it, but the whole interior design will only be mine, for example, and I won't focus that much on her side. So you go over and check it out definitely, because it's amazing. So yeah, there's also a little bathroom downstairs. Yeah, guys, I did a bathroom again. But yeah, there will be 2 bathrooms on my side as far as I remember. And yeah, I thought downstairs there should be one just for guests over. Like, if you have guests over, I always think it's so weird to tell them they have to go upstairs. I don't know. For me, upstairs is always like the private rooms. So there has always to be a bathroom downstairs as well, so that, yeah, just, you know, guests that come over, for example, those annoying Sims from the welcome wagon can go there, for example. But yeah, upstairs I started with 2 little bedrooms. They are absolutely identical by layout, but I changed the colors of the bed and the wallpaper. So these are for 2 teenage girls, maybe 1 teenage boy, 1 teenage girl. But you will see what I did there. One is like more grown up in my opinion. It's more darker colors and some really bright red. And the other one is more cute. It's with lilac and purple and some pink. And this really cute yellow wallpaper just to stand out. It's maybe for somebody who's still interested in princesses and that is like a little bit younger than the other child that is living next door. So I decided to go with these really cute little bedrooms for the girls, maybe because they will most probably be outside all the time, because it's like such a beautiful, really big lot, and I think they will love living there. Then I moved over to the biggest room that I have built. It's above the living room, so it's really huge, and it's the master bedroom for the parents, I thought, or the owners of this ranch. And I went with white and the mint color here, since I thought it looks really amazing with the log cabin wallpaper here and with all the wood textures that we got. And I just thought it would be such a lovely really big bedroom. So there's a little living room area, maybe a lounge area where they can read some books, lots and lots of pet beds, of course, since I just assume that you will have lots and lots of pets for this lot. And then of course a little vanity that I built for the woman of the house. Then I moved over to the bathroom upstairs, so your Sims don't have to go downstairs and just, use the toilet that the public uses. But anyways, there's a huge bathroom upstairs, of course, as well. Just in my opinion, it makes sense to have another one, of course, upstairs. And then I did another bedroom that I thought would be really cool, maybe for the grandparents still living there, or maybe for the annoying aunt, or the uncle, or some weird cousin that is maybe working in the stables right now as his summer job or something. But anyways, I really, really hope that you like this house. This build was amazing. It took lots and lots of time, but I'm really happy how it turned out. Please move over to Eunagina's video and watch it. She did an amazing job. And yeah, if you want to download this, I will put the download link of the full lot, of course, in the video description down below. And yeah, that's basically it. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy the video tour and I will see you soon. Bye bye!